yeah.
No, we ain't.
What did Spence used to say? We're recording now.
Did I? I know you
Press the record button again.
he was at
Press
that.
the record button again.
Yeah.
But alrighty, welcome everyone to the Brothers Commonplace, a comedy and crime podcast where we cover monsters, murders, mysteries, and more. And before we get into today's case, today's nope, that shouldn't say that. Today's episode, I want y'all to meet my favorite I can't think of anything else besides your damn corn shirt. My favorite guys in corn shirts and some without.
Dude, it's so
Favorite
good.
bands from Korn.
Oh, bye, Mom. I love you.
You want to be on the podcast, Grandma Green?
My mom just said...
I'll see you later.
My mom just said goodbye. Tim said he'll see you later. Love you. Bbye. Hey, put your titties away. Hey, Mom, why are your tits out? All right.
She just slashes my tires.
Wait, Mom, what are you saying, Mom? You know I don't date white boys. All right. This is already off to a weird start.
Is it time for my opening?
Yeah, you do yours, dude.
What's going on, guys? This is Tim, or as they called me when I was a lesbian deli worker, Melissa Eckridge.
Eckridge, dude. Hell yeah.
Not even fun.
No, dude, it's awesome. That's good, dude. Not to talk shit on
just baloney.
Eckridge. Do they have any good products, dude? It's
Like baloney, isn't it?
yeah, I think hot dogs maybe.
Oh shit! I didn't even know they had hot dogs.
Hey, she don't. No, never mind. Okay, let's go. Let's move on.
Holy shit, boys. I don't really have an intro. It's just Big Brother Boy, aka and Shrew.
That's all we need,
Yeah,
dude.
That's more than what we need.
And, and who the
this
hell
guy?
is over in this corner?
What up, everyone? This is Corn Star. Wearing the corn shirt. Got my corn chips. Ready to party.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
I love it, dude. So Spence, for those that are not watching the video, has a button-up shirt full of corn.
So
He's
good.
eating corn chips, and he's got a very beautiful straw hat on.
I love it.
He told me some corny jokes earlier.
Some corny jokes. Hey, what CD you got in your Walkman over there, dude?
Oh,
Shit, Corn Untouchables?
Actually, for some reason, I think it's Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit, why do you ask? Alrighty, and it is your boy Kev, aka the Diamond-Handed Dirty Dog, or back when I was part of that secret mission after World War II where I helped bring over the best sex workers from former Nazi Germany and brought them over to the good US of A, Operation Paperclit. Stupid.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I loved it.
wow.
So dumb.
Dude, I loved it.
Thanks, Andrew.
As a married man, you're allowed to say these things now.
Yeah,
I am now a married man. I got married 2 days ago. We'll
Wait,
talk.
you did?
I did. Yeah, you were there. Hey, and you were there, and you were there. Yeah, I dreamt it because no one really showed up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We'll talk about some of the wedding stuff on Patreon.
Nice.
Wait,
Because
we have
got
a Patreon?
We do have a Patreon.
Oh, shit, okay.
So we do have a case today, and I do want to give a disclaimer that we are a comedy and crime podcast. So even though we cover serious cases and real, true events, we do like to throw in humor, dark humor, and jokes. And if you're not a fan of mixing comedy and crime, then I would skip this, especially because we broke away from the norm. We are doing an active case that is very current and very present right now because it was a listener request from Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby.
Hey, for Gabs.
Dude.
So we used to do this thing where we play basketball, and we used to know someone named Gabby, and I don't know what it was, not to be mean.
It was just us breaking shots.
But we would always act like shots really mattered when we dedicated it to her, but we would miss on purpose. So we would do these wild turnaround threes and be like, for Gabs, and then brick them.
We'd be mad if we made it. Like, no, dude, that one
Dude,
didn't
that
count.
didn't go in.
Yeah. Me and CJ did that at your wedding, the four Gabs.
Like, if I was told, like, Bronny James's entire, like, NBA career is dedicated for Gabs,
Dude.
then that would explain his stats.
He's only mad once. That one point in college.
So, all right. So, yes, this is a listener request from Gabby. And because we are just coming back, we love our fans. So, we're going to do this request. If you have any other requests for cases and stuff, or if you have requests for like topics for the Patreon, all that fun stuff, we'll get into that. And we'll jump and talk about Patreon at the very end. So,
Hell yeah.
So, all right. So this is an ongoing case, an ongoing suit case. Our main lady is currently taking the stand as of right now, the beginning of October 2024. It was actually supposed to begin today, October 7th. However, it was once again delayed because of the weather. Damn hurricanes. So today we are covering Sarah Boone and the killing of George Torres. Yeah, once we start mentioning some of the details, you'll probably recognize it. And like I said, normally we don't cover the bigger cases anymore. I try to stick to lesser-known ones and smaller ones. But we're going to switch it up today.
Yeah.
And our sources are Law and Crime Sidebar video on YouTube, WFTV.com, Newsweek, a lot from Fox 35 Orlando, and then a giant chunk of it is from the police interrogation video.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
So, my cup... my little
Psyduck.
That's fucking...
hell yeah, my coaster is Psyduck. Got that from Ron John.
Dude, that's awesome.
So all right, I'm gonna take a drink real quick if you guys got anything you want to say.
This should be interesting. We normally don't do cases that are current. This will be very interesting.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude. I like that. So alrighty, so we're gonna go back 4 years to 2020. We're going to Winter Park, Florida, which is where I lived for a year with my boy J-Rod.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's very nice to see Jared at the wedding.
It was, yeah.
Haven't seen him since Winter Park in 2020. No, I haven't seen him, but I missed him. So 42-year-old Sarah Boone, she's accused of killing her boyfriend. They are both 42 years old. His name is George Torres. Now, she was said to have zipped him up in a suitcase during a game of hide and seek and then forgetting about him. Hashtag wild woman. That's
good.
fucking badass.
Like, I'm sure you're going to get into it, but I just don't get, like, was he hiding from her and she put him in there? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
So, I mean, we're going to get into all the details, but like, if you haven't listened to the podcast before, we say hashtag wild man, hashtag wild woman. If it's either something super cool and badass or just something that is just so dumb and moronic that only like a juggalo or us would do.
Yeah.
So the fact that you would like say the reason is, oh, it was a game of hide and seek and then I forgot about it. It's like, it's such a stupid hashtag wild woman reason.
Oh, yeah.
Like no one would believe that.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it gets some of these details. She is the most contradictive person I think ever.
Hell yeah.
It's insane.
All I looked up of it was like that minute at the gym when we were talking about it, so I don't know too much.
Yeah. So she said that they both thought that it would be funny to zip him up in the suitcase. So that morning of February 25th, 2020, Sarah Boone woke up after drinking wine the night before and then going upstairs and passing out on her bed. She had been playing a game of drunken hide and seek with her boyfriend and then claimed she went upstairs and passed out and forgot he was in there.
So good, dude.
I have that song, which is like Jason Schwartzman, his band, where it's like, I wish you could put yourself in my suitcase.
Oh, yeah,
and that has just been in my head ever since doing
They
this.
sing California, right?
Phantom Planet. Yeah, that was when he was the drummer in that band.
Dude, that song's sweet.
So hours later, she woke up to her cell phone ringing and going off multiple times. And this is when she awoke. She's started
calling from in the studio.
Yeah,
Dude,
please.
that'd be sweet.
Sarah, I hear my ringtone. It's like, I hear it. Cold, so cold. We are. I can hear my fucking ringtone.
Oh, yeah.
So the cell phone's been going off multiple times, and this one she awoke and she's started to remember the game of hide and seek the night before, and then realized that her boyfriend was still possibly in the suitcase.
So good.
Hell yeah.
Possibly. There was a chance he wasn't.
So she unzips it, and out comes the body of George Torres, unresponsive and not breathing. Like what else could have been?
Like, what if,
Like what the wait? If you're in here, then what was I fucking upstairs? And she goes upstairs and just a pair of pants.
Dude, what if, like, she unzips it and, like, his body comes out and his phone comes out and he's on level 7 of Candy Crush? He's just sitting there playing that shit.
His fucking phone, dude. All the shit that he's accomplished on that phone being in there. Dude, I've beaten every game on the App Store. So So next, she calls 911 to tell them what happened, how she found her boyfriend dead. And so deputies, they would come on over and find that, yes, Torres, he is in fact dead. And he is lying on the floor next to the suitcase. Lying on the floor.
Lying on the floor.
Deputies know that things aren't exactly adding up here. And there's more to the story than just a drunken game of hide and seek gone wrong.
Go back to that joke. Lying on the floor. I've come unzipped.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Zip it up. Zip it up. That horrible Kiss song.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was their makeup was off, and these were some solo albums. This wasn't Kiss. This is just flying solo.
I will never get tired of the video of Paul Stanley where there's a guy in the crowd with a laser pointer, and he's like, "Yo, who's that schmuck?"
Yeah.
The way he
Who's
says
that
schmuck is
Yeah,
so
dude.
fucking good.
I think he used to play that at Bob's a lot. Or that restaurant he used to work at.
Dude, I went there today,
Fuck
and
Really?
I saw Sandy and Sarah.
Dude, I didn't know Sandy still worked
Yeah,
there.
and they didn't recognize me at all till the very end. And she mentioned how
look exactly
how
the
me and
same.
Sarah looked familiar, and she's like, "Well, yeah, I used to work here a long time ago." And I was like, and she's like, "And he did too." And she looked at me, she's like, "You did?" I was like, "Yeah, Kevin." She's like, "Green?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "But you have glasses and facial hair." I was like, "Yep, it was 20 years ago." But
Yeah. Like, we weren't allowed to have facial
Dude,
hair.
how
then.
the
Besides that.
does host Sarah look the same? Still looks like Grandpa Munster and the oatmeal dude,
She's an
100%.
immortal, dude.
She is immortal.
She really has to be a vampire.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
It's just all in her
Imagine
hair.
being immortal stuck like that.
Dude,
Oh my God, dude.
she's staking herself. Like, God damn it.
So what are you doing today? Just trying to find ways to kill myself.
Yeah.
Still haven't
She
found it.
keeps somehow missing the sun.
Yeah, the sun's fucking dot. It's like the sun moves like in Mario.
God damn it.
It's fucking dodging her, like doing loops and shit.
She's doing like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day when he just tries all the different ways to kill himself.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, her bush is probably huge.
Oh, dude.
Okay, moving on.
Probably matches the drapes.
Just that giant white bush.
So, on top of all this, the police are already pretty well aware of this couple because, quote,
Oh.
court documents detail a history of domestic violence between Sarah Boone and her boyfriend. Both of them have previous arrests in Orange County for battery on each other. And Boone was charged in July of 2018 with battery by strangulation.
I heard like when he told on her, she's like, you better not. I'm just quoting Orange County.
They're like, what are you in here for? Battery! Dude, I always hate doing domestic violence cases because we're not going to fully even by the end you're never going to know who like the primary aggressor was.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I know we're making jokes and stuff, but it's super shitty. Just right from the bat, it sounds like both of them were just pretty bad to each other, pretty shitty towards each other.
Yeah.
I mean, they both have been arrested for beating up on each other, but it's never known who the main aggressor is. Even like the documents and the police are like, we don't fully know who's the main one's responsible.
Yeah.
So we're just basing that off of the information we have.
It sounds like Florida man and Florida woman.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, we don't even have to name them. It's just, yeah, they live in Florida. That's what they do there.
Quote, according to court documents, she told investigators that she was dragged upstairs by Torres and kicked in the right eye after talking to a guy at a bar. This is in regards to the 2018 charge. Torres at the time told investigators that she tried to strangle him, and if he did not kick her off of him, she would have made him incapacitated. In the affidavit, deputies say they weren't able to tell who the primary aggressor was.
Shit.
And I remember hearing like different police investigators and detectives and stuff saying like 911 calls, domestic violence ones are always like the worst ones to go to because if the girl or the guy, whoever calls 911, a lot of times once the police get there, they end up taking the side of their partner. And
Yeah.
it's always like
Why the fuck you call
2-on-1.
me?
And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's always so dangerous because you just don't know.
So, like, if she was trying to strangle him, how the fuck did he kick her in the eye?
I don't know, dude.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how that happened.
Turned into a 69.
Oh, all right.
We were 69 and she was choking me with her shoestrings and I was kicking her in the face.
I was kicking her in her tits.
I was kicking her titties. So, yeah, it's a sad case all around. It seems like they were one of those dangerous couples that's always toxic and dangerous. It's hard to tell if one person is the main aggressor to the other or not. I will say every comment on every video, once you hear like everything that's happened, it's hard to defend her at all because like I know they both have had cases against them towards each other, but once you hear all the details, it's pretty hard to wrap around exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't look it up.
Yeah, it gets wild. So yeah, the relationships like this always tend to end in chaos and violence. It's always super sad.
For sure.
Quote, neighbors told Fox 35 News that they have seen deputies stop by the home before and they've heard the couple fighting a bunch. One neighbor said that she was very nice and comforting and very talkative. She also had her moments, though. I just always heard yelling and screaming.
Shit.
So
But
all
they were
right.
just playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, they're like, fuck.
Oh, you got the blue fucking turtle again?
You always pick Yoshi, you bitch. Yeah, I like Bowser, but I need the time to speed up. You fucking know that if you ask me
Bad
again.
controls, bad game. Simple as that.
Yeah, bad controls, bad game. So the day after the incident, which is being ruled as a homicide. So the detectives are like, dude, there's no way. This is a homicide.
Yeah.
Sarah, she's asked to come to the police station for an interview. And she ends up getting interrogated for about 2 hours. The video is online. So
Yeah,
the
I
police
gotta watch
interrogation. I watched like the first 20 minutes and then skipped around a little. From the police interrogation video, they Torres's body is it comes out that the evidence includes photos of trauma to multiple sites on the victim's body. This was said by a judge in court. So injuries were probably from the night or the night before the incident. There were scratch marks on his back, contusions, injuries to his left shoulder. There's a cut near his lip and his mouth was swollen. He had scratches across the back of his neck, bruising on the side of his head and skull like somebody hit him with something. And in the interrogation video, all this is brought up to Sarah. And she says, well, George is notorious for running into walls.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hashtag
Wild Woman.
Yeah.
And she also says, yeah, he also fell off my friend's bike the other day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then the scratches are obviously from sex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's an
Well,
easy
that
cop
one,
out.
dude.
Dude,
Pretty new.
who the fuck is like, oh, I know that guy. He's always running into walls. He's always fucking, what is he, a fucking Bullet Bill?
Dude,
Oh,
that's,
yeah, that's Bullet Bill. He's fucking always crashing through
that's
walls.
so good, though.
He comes, oh, yeah, I am dating the fucking Kool-Aid man. That's why he's all fucked up.
Like, she's not even trying at this point. Like,
Dude,
yeah, I think he ran into the wall.
And the things like the whole video is so contradictive. Like honestly dealing with listening to her talk. The best defense would be like, yeah, he just got tired of me talking and put himself in the
Fuck
fucking
yeah,
suitcase.
dude. He
It
ran
would be
himself in the
so
wall.
much more believable than what she
Is her
says.
voice cool?
I
She's-
heard
No.
also in the suitcase they found a bunch of bags of torn up French fries with him.
Dude, fuck yeah. What, sprinkled?
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah.
When Dwight puts Angela's cat in the freezer.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So good.
So Sarah, yeah, she says that he fell off her friend's bike. He's notorious for running into the walls, and the scratches are from sex. And
Same bag.
however, at the beginning of the video of the interrogation, Sarah says, we haven't gotten into it recently, so I don't know what happened. Any of those injuries, I don't know, except for the scratches. She's like, we haven't been fighting lately.
Just been
yeah,
fucking
dude.
lately.
So we've only been fucking. That's why all the scratches are there.
That's it.
She claimed they hadn't been fighting or anything and that they were out on the back porch having a good time, joking, drinking wine. And then they decided to go inside and paint, do some puzzles, and play and listen to music.
Yeah,
None
let's
of
paint.
that happens.
We're going to paint, dude.
Let's go paint.
Yeah, they're
how
gonna
often
paint
have
their
you done that?
bodies and jump against the wall.
She said, quote, nobody laid a hand on anybody.
Fuck yeah.
And then when they asked her about the last physical incident, she said, well, about a month ago, he hit me with a curtain rod.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
So,
Or no,
like-
it's not hell yeah, but like,
Why did she hit him back?
In
to it?
WWE, it'd be
That's what I
hell yeah.
Yeah.
dude, just
Definitely
curtain
see
rod.
some
Like,
fight.
why did he choose that?
I don't know, dude. Fucking Darth Maul and fucking comes in spinning it.
Like, dude, would a curtain rod even hurt? Like,
Yeah, dude,
like, wait,
they're-
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure. Like, is it just like those little like plastic bendable?
Some are
things?
metal,
Oh,
but
okay.
we're poor.
Yeah,
so,
so I'm just
so
thinking of
all of
one of
ours are
those.
made out of like fucking chicharrones.
Which
and-
I guess they get kind of sharp if you like bend them. I mean, you could probably like stab
I
somebody
mean,
with
mine
it.
was made from pure American steel, so that shit fucking hurt,
Dude, fuck yeah.
Pure American steel.
Yeah.
Whoa.
dude.
Out of control.
$35 on Amazon.
Wow. For one curtain rod.
Just one section.
Dang. Now we know what you're doing with all that money.
So then she kind of goes back and forth about how like she's like, oh no, I love him. Like I love him so much. He's come a long way. He's been bettering himself, and he's like been taking classes. But then she'll switch up and be like, yeah, but he's still abusive towards me. He's drinking and he's violent. But then she's like, but we don't hit each other anymore. And like, then she randomly throws out stuff. She's like, yeah, his ex-wife is crazy. She's a monster.
Oh hell yeah.
As opposed to
dude.
me.
Yeah. I'm perfect.
She's like, yeah, so that's been driving him nuts, and his job is driving him nuts. And it's like, it is so hard to listen to her talk, because it really is like 1 minute saying like, no, we're not abusive towards each other, to, well, he did hit me with a curtain rod. We love each other. I love him. His ex-wife is crazy.
Dude, that's so good.
So everything is just so chaotic. This whole thing is chaos.
He caught me whale tailing at the mall. He was pissed.
She saw my whale tail, and he came at me like Darth Maul.
Would you say it was chaotic good?
Chaotic
Neutral?
evil.
Really?
What, dude?
She does, though, then tell the police. She's like, yeah, and that's why I began documenting my injuries. She says, I have pictures of all my injuries. I've been keeping them on my phone and on my laptop. And so the investigators are like, okay, well, can we like look through your cell phone, look through? And she's like, yeah, I got pictures of all my injuries.
Yeah.
And quote, Boone allowed investigators to search her phone through both verbal and written consent. And detectives found 2 videos on her phone where Torres can be heard from within the suitcase begging Boone to be let out, shouting that he couldn't breathe.
What the fuck? Why would you let
Yeah, this fucking dumbass recorded 2 videos because she was super drunk.
Yeah.
And there's a point where they show her the video. She's like, I don't remember that.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude. The
dude.
Matthew Broderick, nice.
Yeah, I also, I don't remember that happening.
I didn't do shit.
Freedom is what is happening to you now, Matthew Broderick. No consequences. You killed someone while driving and you
Yeah.
don't remember? Well, then I don't remember this being a problem. You're free.
You get like
I mean,
a
his
$50
punishment was that
fine.
Godzilla movie.
No, that was our punishment.
Deck the Halls,
I love
dude.
that movie.
I know we've mentioned it before, but on Deck the Halls, I think it was in the How Did This Get Made podcast.
Yeah.
Where they talk about knowing someone who worked on that movie with Matthew Broderick, and he commented that making that movie was the worst moment of his
Yeah,
life,
dude,
and
he
he's
fucking
fucking
killed
killed
some-
somebody. That's wild.
So fucking good.
Do you remember we were talking about people we worked with? Remember Sharon had this video on her phone, since we're talking about dumb things recorded on phones.
Oh god.
One time we worked
This
with
is a sad one.
this old lady, and she was asking us if we saw this commercial.
Dude, it's so sad.
And what was it, like an insurance commercial?
No,
or
it was
something?
like a liver. It was like, or no, something where she's walking around her organ. I can't remember which organ it was.
Yeah.
No, it's a bladder, because it's like again, and every time she has to pee or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like walking around the organ, and she'd like look down and like, oh, again, and it's supposed to be the bladder or something. And for some reason, she thought that was funny.
She thought this was such a funny
it was like
commercial.
walking around like a dog.
She's like, yeah, have you guys seen this commercial? We're like, no, I haven't seen it. She's like, well, next time it comes on, I'm going to record it and show you. And I swear to God, at the time, she might have had the worst cell phone on earth.
It really was probably an Obama phone.
It was like a flip phone, and she took pictures of the commercial from like 50 feet away from where she's laying in bed, and you can't even, you just
Yeah,
see the
dude.
glow of the TV,
Yeah.
and that's it.
and she like showed us like,
She's like, this
like a little
commercial?
slideshow of the
Dude,
commercial.
it was so fucking sad.
Yeah, dude.
It like bums me out
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
much,
cry
dude.
thinking about it
It's
now.
so fucking sad, dude.
She's like, "Ooh, it's on!"
She's like, "It's
grabs
on.
her
Oh,
fucking
I got
flip
it.
phone.
The boys at work are relying on me. I'm gonna save the day.
Yeah, that's the only time anybody really knows.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking shit.
Okay, so here we go. So she recorded all this, and after the video comes out, we're going to talk about the video, but whenever she was first talking about putting him in the suitcase, she was like, yeah, I had no intention of leaving him in there. She states like we were playing hide and seek, we were playing games, and even states that like when he was in there, he was laughing at first. He could get out the whole time. And when I went upstairs, I just expected him to get out like immediately and come up and join me.
Yeah.
Is like what she says at one point. So now to the videos. Quote, during the investigation, detectives found 2 videos on Boone's iPhone, which were later released. The videos appear to show Torres zipped inside the suitcase, occasionally moving, and seemingly begging Boone to let him out. In the video, it seems Boone repeatedly taunts him. You see him like moving from in like a fucking pregnant belly.
Yeah,
you
dude.
see him like moving in the suitcase, and he keeps going, Sarah, I can't breathe. I can't breathe, Sarah. And then she's like drunk. She says, that's on you. That's on you. And starts laughing and shit.
Oh, dude.
And then there is a point where he's like, I can't breathe. And she's like, well, that's what happens when you choke me.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's 2 videos of this. According to investigators, those videos were recorded shortly after 11 p.m. and hours before Boone eventually called 911. The second video, according to the report, shows the suitcase in a different position, flipped over, and now on the left side of the living room. So some people believe, and I think one of the neighbors said they heard something too, that she moved the suitcase upstairs with them and like pushed it down the stairs.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know if that's true or not, but that is, yeah. This part's so fucking lame. Even if say 100% he was the only abusive one and she did nothing wrong at all. There's a point in the video where he's in the suitcase and he's going, Sarah, and she goes, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Oh, God.
So even if she
Fuck
was
off.
100% innocent, that line deserves some fucking jail time.
Electric chair.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that really is.
I agree with that.
Like, nobody said that joke since, like, fucking Married with Children
God,
in the 90s.
dude.
Like, yeah,
I just cracked that joke earlier today.
Like, that's so, like, I know you're drunk and everything, but don't say that, dog. Say something cooler, dude, than
like
that.
that's so fucking
That's
old.
my name, don't wear it out. All right.
That's like her like going over, I'm gonna let you out. Not.
Yeah, dude.
Might as well do that joke too while you're at it, bitch.
And there's a point where, like, her phone's ringing, and never mind. It's so it was gonna be that like he's in the suitcase. He's like, "Hey, are you gonna answer that?" And she answers. She's like, "Yeah, it's the gas company," and then farts into the suitcase. That's stupid, not funny.
No, dude, that would have completely, taken it all back. Like, I would have been on her side
Well,
there.
there's a chance he had to call the fire department because there would have been a fire in that fucking suitcase after the gas.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
What's the guy? I just can't stop farting.
Can't stop farting. Is that a guy I worked with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
So there's
that's
this.
so good.
There's this guy I used to work with who had one wonky eye. He had the body of like an actual Lord of the Rings dwarf.
Dude, so
He was upstairs with me. He's like, I'm sorry, but I just can't stop farting. And I was like, I laughed. It's like, oh, okay, hell yeah. He goes, actually, it's not funny.
dude, yeah.
Like, dude, fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Twice?
I was so on his side before that.
Dude, twice. He's the one who also turned to me and was like, I got a shit, and threw his hands up in the air. And somehow, in one fluid motion, both gloves flew off.
Yeah. I wish, like, when he did that, he hacky sacked him back on.
Dude, dude, twice he was trying to grab something and somehow landed on a conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt was carrying him outside the building.
Wait,
and
that's the same guy?
Yeah, and they had to pull the e-stop twice to get him.
Help me.
And he got mad. He's like, why didn't anyone grab me?
Wait,
it's like, dude, who the fuck would jump up there and grab? Why did you jump on the belt?
Wait, he's anything for pain guy?
Yeah, he's the anything for pain guy.
I didn't know that was the same guy,
Yeah,
dude.
he was also the
Anything
guy
for pain and anything for anal, guy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
who wanted Tylenol, and his way of asking was to yell, "Do you have anything for pain?"
Fuck
Not if
yeah.
you're gonna ask me
Dude,
like that.
I did not realize that was the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same
Fuck,
dude.
you guys should just let it kill him, dude.
We saw him once at Kroger. And I told Sarah, I was like, dude, Sarah, that's that guy. She's like, the one in the leather vest. He was wearing like a stone cold leather vest. I was like, yeah, that's him.
He just comes over and stunners you.
Yeah, dude, he's also a sexual predator, but I don't know what for. So hell yeah, dude. So according to the arrest report, the autopsy found that Torres had scratches on his back. Most of this is stuff we said. A large scratch on his back, bruising on his left shoulder, and bruises on his forehead from blunt force trauma, cut on his lip.
What?
Yeah, the videos are pretty hard to watch. They're all online.
Yeah.
You have this guy trapped inside a suitcase saying over and over he can't breathe. And then Sarah, who's slurring her words, laughing at him, saying how it's all his fault. And the thing is like, we're going to find out what her defense is later, but it's hard because you're literally torturing this dude, watching him die in front of you.
Yeah.
Like he's dying in front of her, you know? From Fox Orlando again, she told detectives that she thought Torres could get out of the suitcase, alleging that, hey, maybe it's zipped up from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
No, come on. You
Hashtag
fucking know
love
it's
woman.
not. Maybe he put himself in there.
Found
Yeah.
that.
Like, do you ever go like into more like how the fuck he got in there?
I don't know how he got in.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I don't know if she said somewhere. She says they did it as a joke, like hide and seek, and
Yeah.
zipped him up as a joke. Maybe playing wise, she got him in there as a joke,
yeah.
and then just never let him out and stuff. I don't actually know how she coerced him into it.
If you get in the case, you can put it in my butthole.
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
it
that
right
would work
all
for
up
me.
in.
Yeah, I'll hop right in.
Yeah, you throw a Charizard or a really nice slammer in there, I'm fucking digging deep in that suitcase.
But you almost get the Charizard.
Yeah, there might be a Charizard in there. Fuck, I got to take this risk. However, detectives they were like, okay, you thought he could get out of it. She's like, yeah, there's a room where he could have his fingers and open it. They watched the video. They're like, there is not a single time you can see his fingers. There's no holes at all.
Yeah.
Quote, in the video, you can't see any holes. There's nowhere in there where the zipper separation is and you can see a hole. If there is a hole, he's pushing on it, begging you to get out. We should probably see that hole if there was one. That's
Fuck
what the
yeah.
detective said in the interrogation.
What if she's like, no, it's right here. She zooms in. He's just doing that God shit thing.
Oh, dude, what
And
if
then he
like,
pops out and he's fine.
What if, I was just gonna say, what if that was all part of the plan? It was all to get him to unzip it, and he's doing that, dude. That'd be so fucking
Gotcha.
funny, dude. He in the suitcase is under the table in the interrogation room, and he comes out and high fives her. Got him.
Fuck yeah,
A
dude.
long con.
Hell yeah.
The
That actually makes it more tragic. They had that great plan set up.
yeah, dude.
She's like, fuck, he accidentally died.
He's like, Sarah, we had this plan. How they can't see the butthole fingers I'm doing. They can't see it.
Fuck yeah.
Quote, he essentially would have been able to get out if there were holes. So
What?
she says, yeah, he's like, if there were any holes at all, he would have been able to get out. Clearly there weren't. She said, I did not zip it all the way. I did not zip it up all the way. This is horrific, okay? Horrific. I don't think I'll ever be right because of this, is what she's saying. She's like, I didn't mean to. I know I didn't zip it all the way.
Fuck yeah.
She says, it was not intentional. I'll put my hand on the Bible. It was not intentional. I would not do that to him nor anyone else. The detective says, but you did. She says, not intentional.
Oh, dude.
She says that in the interrogation video so many times. She's like,
Yes.
it wasn't intentional. That should be the name of her stand-up fucking special if she has one. Not intentional.
Yeah. Just fucking Amy Schumer.
I thought he would get out. Forget about it. Not intentional. So she keeps telling the detectives about the videos and pics she has on her laptop. She's like, yeah, all the pictures are on here. I got like I've been recording my injuries, so you know. Keep in mind, she originally started off saying like, oh, we don't. He's getting better. He's taking classes. I'm proud of him. I thought I could help change him. We're not hitting each other and stuff. And then she's like, well, I have been documenting all my injuries. And they're like, yeah, speaking of the stuff on your phone and laptop, and they pull out their laptop and more like sore laptop, your laptop.
Just breaks it.
And So they looked through her stuff, and that's how they found these videos. She didn't remember making these.
Dude, that's so good.
So they pull out the laptop, like, yeah, we found this video on your phone. And she's like glancing at it. They turn it around and they start playing this video. And she's like, yeah, I don't remember that. And then she goes, oh, your battery's about to die in your laptop.
What if they're like, okay, go ahead and go.
Yeah, dude.
Like, we got to charge this overnight. You just go.
And she's like, yeah, that the battery's about to die. And then it does die. But it's like, you're more worried about that than the video of you watching your boyfriend die on this.
So
and like the proof that you knew about it. And then when they're asking her about it more, she says, quote, I don't think you understand who I am. I was a straight A student. I'm an excellent mother to my son. I excel at everything. I wouldn't do that.
Oh my God.
Which this is when you find out like she had a fucking son. I don't know anything about the kid at all.
Yeah.
And the detective says, oh, so you wouldn't zip somebody up in a suitcase?
Fuck yeah, dude. Hashtag law, man.
That's pretty funny.
What if he's like, oh, and also I have your report card right here.
Yeah, straight A's. Yep. Oh, you
Fucking
forgot to
B right
mention
there,
the
bitch.
U for unsatisfactory.
Oh, got that in gym class.
Fuck yeah.
After watching those videos, like they make her watch both videos. She says, "You guys are scaring me."
Wait, she really said that?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck
She's like,
yeah.
these videos, you guys are scaring me. It's like, bitch, it's you in the
fucking did
fucking
it.
video.
Yeah. It's like the
He's like-
Austin Powers guy where he's like, oh, the wrong guy. You guys are scaring me. Isn't that what he says?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
dude.
that, yeah. And then when they go to show her the second video, she says, is the video long? Because I don't know how much longer of this I can take.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she says, do I have to watch this?
Yes.
And then she says, guys, this is killing me right now.
like you're
Fucking killing him, dude. So that's what I'm like, even if like it was all him abusing her, it's like, which it's not, it is both. It's hard to like, she's so contradictive, and like there's video of you watching him die in a suitcase. It's like hard when you say it wasn't intentional, and he's telling you he's dying, he can't breathe, and you're just laughing.
Yeah.
It's hard to have a good defense for that.
Yeah. Like, I can't watch this. Like, you fucking did it, bitch.
Amazing.
She does then let the detectives know she does have all the badges in Pokemon Red.
Oh, 8 of them?
All, and they tell her you're free to go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
Got that little case she
So-
flips out and shows it off.
so that is the end of the episode. I hope you guys learned something. That's where the case ends.
Fuck yeah.
So Sarah, she is charged with second-degree murder of her boyfriend. However, even her defense is super chaotic and messy. She can't keep a lawyer at all. There was a time where she had 7 lawyers that were all appointed to her in a row, and they were all like withdrawn from defending her. Like, yeah, we're not fucking doing this shit. She had a total of 9 lawyers in all. I believe 8 or 9. I see different numbers. From Court TV, quote, a Florida judge ruled that a woman's conduct is so outrageous that she has forfeited her right to an attorney, meaning she will have to represent herself at her upcoming murder trial.
Oh, yes.
Perfect. That's what we want.
Incredible.
Frank Bankowitz, who represented Boone from July 11th, 2022 to September 8th, 2023, said that Boone would call him 5 to 10 times per day and reported that she would refer to him as a dud and a buffoon.
Oh,
which is kind of
yeah.
funny, dude. You're at trial for murder, and 10 times a day you're calling up, hey, what's up, dud, you fucking buffoon. And like every lawyer she's had up that point pretty much says the same shit. In a status conference in early June, Boone told the judge that she was unhappy with her latest court-appointed lawyer, accusing her of lying and having a snotty attitude, among other claims. This lawyer told the judge that Boone had walked out of at least 2 conferences between them.
Oh, no.
Fuck yeah.
So she's not even like... She's just insane to work. You can't work with her.
Yeah, dude.
Like this many appointed judges, and they're all like, I'm not fucking
I'm not
doing
fucking-
this shit.
Yeah, just sounds like a straight up bitch.
Here's what Boone said, quote, about that judge, or about that female lawyer, quote, I feel she is untruthful with me and full-blown prejudiced against me, which I believe adds to her nasty attitude towards me, and I do not trust her. That's what she told the circuit court judge, Michael Kranick. Everyone constantly blames me. that I am the reason why I am supposedly going on attorney number 8, which I am not the reason for any of them. Who the fuck else has this many lawyers say, I'm not working with you, you horrible bitch?
Wait, how are they?
Yeah, she has more fucking appointed lawyers than the Browns have quarterbacks in the last fucking 30 years.
And wins.
In the last 2 years.
What is she black?
No.
Like how are they prejudiced against?
Oh, I thought you meant Sarah Boone.
No, yeah.
No, they're all. She's white.
How are they prejudiced against?
They
her?
just because they're saying that no one believes her.
Oh, okay.
No one believes her, dude. They're nasty to her. The quote I believe adds to her nasty attitude towards me. Constantly blames me.
Dude, you fucking. There's videos of you doing it, dude. Like,
she writes a 58-page letter to the judge stating that it's not her fault.
you know he's not fucking reading that.
And then at the end, she signs it. She writes Sarah Boone. She draws a little heart, and then under it writes confused cat meme.
What the fuck? Does
Like
that
writes
mean?
out confused cat meme. Yes, thank you.
God damn it, innocent.
I know.
Let her
I
go.
was thinking.
Which she's not going.
Let her go.
She's not going for the insanity defense. I guess right here. Yeah, dumb dipshit defense.
Oh, so the Matthew Broderick again.
So it just gets fucking wacky. This shit.
I almost like her a little bit from the cat thing.
Yeah,
though.
that is funny,
That's
dude.
funny as
To
shit.
write out that.
Yeah, I still hate her because of the fucking that's my name. Don't wear it out though.
Yeah. So it is a little confusing, but she goes through a bunch of lawyers, then goes through a stint where she is defending herself, but then she does get another lawyer after that.
Fuck yeah.
Quote, Boone is being represented at trial by James Owens, her 9th attorney in the case, who volunteered to step in as her lawyer after Judge Michael Kranick ruled she had forfeited her right to an attorney. How do you see that? It's like, yeah, she's gone through all these attorneys.
Yeah, I'll come in.
Respect to James Owens, whoever that guy is,
Yeah,
that
dude.
lawyer. Good luck, dude. Good luck, buddy.
He's got it.
He's got this.
Trust him.
Yeah.
Everything about him I trust.
Seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
It's just an alter ego for Owen Wilson.
Hey, am I too late to save this the trial? No.
He does.
So as of right now, she has denied a plea deal for manslaughter, which would have given her 15 years.
Oh shit.
That's
dude. That's
I
the
would have
best you're gonna
fucking
get.
taken
Yeah.
it. You have videos of you.
dude.
I would have taken that easily.
Yeah, that's the best you're gonna get.
Early on, she was saying it was an accident and they were playing a game. However, her new defense is now self-defense.
God,
Her
he
lawyer
was in a goddamn
says,
suitcase.
her lawyer says, quote, we're utilizing the battered spouse syndrome in conjunction with that defense. Not accident as they want to allege.
Like if she shot him, I would get that. But like he was in a fucking suitcase. Like
Yeah.
what are you defending yourself against?
The wiki definition for battered women syndrome is a pattern of signs and symptoms displayed by a woman who has suffered persistent intimate partner violence, psychological, physical, or sexual from her male partner. So we will see how this turns out. Who knows? She kind of keeps shooting herself in the foot in that interrogation video where she kept saying that, like, well, we don't hit each other, we don't beat on each other, and then they throw all this like all the court details and documents at her. And she just contradicts everything. And a million times she kept saying this wasn't intentional. Like she says over and over, it wasn't intentional. And now with the self-defense, they're saying it was intentional. It was, I had to do it to like save my life.
Yeah, dude.
So it's just like everything she says is like, she just contradicts herself.
Yeah.
Let's see. She even made a handmade help wanted ad asking somebody to be her lawyer.
Fuck yeah.
Is like
damn
inmate
it,
seeks
dude.
attorney. And one of the big parts on it was, are you ready for your close-up on television?
God damn it.
It's like she's so fucking unlikable, dude.
That's making me like her.
God
I
damn.
actually
Unlikable.
started to fall for her.
It might as well just say, inmate seeks attorney. Hi, I'm an annoying bitch. Like she's so fucking hard to listen to.
I feel like I know what I'm gonna fall asleep to tonight.
Yeah, dude. It is a very entertaining interrogation video. It is like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but just listening to her change back and forth constantly. And so, yeah, her trial was supposed to start today, October 7th, however, delayed because of the hurricanes in Florida.
What's the name of this one?
Sarah Boone.
Oh, the hurricane.
Oh, the hurricane.
Wasn't it like Helene or something?
That was the last one. This one, it's something like fucking like.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
It's close to that, dude. It's like something dumb.
Hurricane-
Milton.
Oh, fuck
Hurricane
dude.
fucking Milton, dude.
Hey, dude,
Who's
why?
picking these,
Milton.
man?
It's my fucking middle name.
Isn't Milton the guy that burns down the company in Office Space?
I think that's his name. Something like that.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Milton
dude.
Wadhams or something like that, dude.
My Stapler.
Milton. We knew who was the Milton we worked with.
Milton Bradley. I don't know if that was his
That sounds
actual
like a
name. I think
company name.
it is.
It
It's
is.
the-
It was also a baseball player.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Really?
The Indians had a player named Milton Bradley, but I think we.
Dude, know what's funny? I remember hearing on air one of the announcers talking about how Milton Bradley got his name. He's like, yeah, it's really not funny how he ended up as Milton Bradley. They swear the story they told on air was that when the mom was asleep after the pregnancy, the dad took the papers and filled it out as Milton Bradley.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Because he is a junior, but
Hell yeah.
it's still, he can't be named Milton Bradley, dude.
I don't think we actually worked with Milton Bradley. I think his last name was Bradley, and we just made up that it was
it wasn't
dude.
even Milton?
I think his name was like Mike.
Oh, dude, Milton Bradley was 13 Dead End Drive. That was a fun game.
Yeah, I liked it.
Candyland.
I don't remember that.
Okay, so the case has already been delayed like 16 or 17 times already now.
Jesus.
Yeah, so also with her new defense saying like, it's self-defense. In the original interrogation video, she said, quote, I promise you on my son's life, it was not intentional. That's how much it means to me.
Yeah.
Which super
Bitch, you just lied again.
which super contradicts her
Is
new
your son in a
defense.
suitcase too?
Yeah, dude. She puts her purse on the table and they all freeze.
Who's in there?
Who's in there?
Man, we're gonna need to check this.
Yeah, but she gets on Frontier and they look and they just let it go. I like the memes about Frontier because like oh, you got to be like poor or like shitty if you go on Frontier Airlines, and I always fly Frontier because I'm like, if I go to Florida, it's a 2-hour trip. Everywhere else like stops off somewhere.
Yeah.
And like I didn't know that all the memes are about it because you see the videos of Frontier Airlines and like the people at the desk and like bag check people, they're always fucking fighting each other and stuff, and it's fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So her saying, I promise you on my son's life, it was not intentional. That's not very nice to say.
Dude, that's so good.
Also, 1 hour into the interrogation, the detectives say that they're like, yeah, he's covered in injuries and you're covered in injuries. And then she throws both their arms out. She's like, I don't have any injuries because I have not been at it with him. We have not been at it with each other.
Yes.
So she just lies
like you
both
fucking-
ways the
Yeah,
entire
dude.
time.
You just said it was self-defense.
One cool thing the detectives do at the end of the video is when they're handcuffing her, she's like, why is this happening? She's like, why am I being handcuffed? What is happening? And the detective is like, because George is dead.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what her reply is?
Oh, God, yes.
I do.
Not intentionally.
Oh, yeah,
What?
dude.
The detective's like, he's still dead.
Yeah.
And they handcuff her.
Still
So
killed him.
all that, she says, not intentional, like the entire video, just for her new defense to be that it was self-defense.
Like, yeah, I did mean it.
So I did it to save my life, which I don't know. Alrighty, that is the case of
What?
Sarah Boone. Yeah.
Sarah Boone.
Sarah Boone. Dang.
Dude, I can't wait to watch the videos.
If yeah, they're it's just the camera aimed at this blue suitcase,
dude.
and yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like laughing at him. She's like, well, at first he was laughing too. It's like they're like, well, where's that part in the video?
Yeah, dude, oh, did you delete that?
They're
part?
like, we don't see any of that part in the video. We
Yeah.
just see him begging you to let him out.
Let
And
me
you,
out, bitch. Let me out.
let me out.
Which is like,
Let me out. Let me out.
Like, what if she's like, yeah, there were holes. She's like, here, let me scroll back. There's just a video with him with his dick out in the hole.
That's the only part he can get out.
They got wrong video. That's a wrong video.
Can't break out. Break out of this case.
She keeps going like in Scary Movie where they're going through the pictures. She's going through her phone. She's like, yeah, did you see this video? And it's just like her like just like dancing or like her acting reel.
Yeah, you want to take a look at that one again?
Can you look at this? Do you
So
think
good.
I have a chance?
Somehow she has that one dance video on there.
Oh,
It's somebody
dude.
dancing.
So good.
Oh yeah. I hope it's not that video. All right. Any thoughts or anything before we do some shutting her down?
Shutting her down right in the.
What if, like, I know this it is, we are making a lot of jokes and it is fucked up. Someone lost their life in a horrible way.
Yeah.
They both seem like they were shitty people.
Oh, yeah.
But like, he didn't deserve to die. But what if, like, they're like, yeah, here's the last video. We believe these are his last moments. Because, like, the suitcase quits moving. And then you just quietly hear, get her done. That's so stupid, not funny.
You didn't have to bring your truck with
The,
you.
the detective's like, why couldn't you get him out? And then she gets up and leaves. They arrest him.
I wanted the detective to like climb in the suitcase too, to like demonstrate. Like so he couldn't get out of this.
Yeah, fuck yeah, she just doesn't let him out.
Dude, they do-
Sarah, I can't breathe.
They do some fucked up things in court cases where they reenact stuff. Where it's
Yeah,
like, you
dude.
don't need to reenact that.
Yeah, fucking Sean Great like reenacted shit, dude. And
that's
it's like,
fucked
what
up.
the fuck, dude? Like,
Yeah,
what? We don't need
like-
to see that shit.
Like, there's some shit. Who was it? Where they had the dude who killed somebody demonstrate on someone how he killed
that
them.
was the Sean Great one.
That was Sean
Where he had him in
Gray.
the chokehold. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so fucked up.
Yeah, that's like, you fucking didn't need to see
The
that
what?
shit.
Sean Plate.
Sean Plate, dude.
Plate.
I was trying to find where that coffee truck was today,
Oh, yeah.
and on the calendar it said Jones Tavern, and like there was nothing there. And when that is like right where the Sean Great shit was, like right next to the lot. And I kept, it's not funny, but I kept making jokes. They're like, yeah, just pull into Sean Great's old place. We'll hook you up with some good coffee. It's like, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, Jones Tavern, isn't that? Isn't that like the one by like Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said they were there all day today on their calendar, but there's no one there.
There was at my work on Thursdays.
Yeah.
That's where we're going on Thursdays.
Come on down.
Chuck says first day.
Come on down.
We used to work with this kid, or not work. I used to go to school with this kid from India, and he loves SmackDown.
It's so good.
And he would talk. He would use his name. He'd be like, "Yeah, Chuck loves SmackDown." He was like not fully mentally retarded, but he was like the next. He's pretty close.
He's basically where Toof's at.
He had a job spinning the pizza sign, and this motherfucker wouldn't spin the goddamn sign. It would piss me off driving by. It made me not want to
spin
get the
it, dude.
pizza. He's just standing there holding the sign. He didn't spin it once.
Yeah.
But he liked wrestling and be like, hey, when's SmackDown? Chuck says first day. That's funny, dude. Oh, I don't know.
That's so good.
You don't have to say all that shit. You can just
Dude,
say Thursday, dude.
That shows how long ago it was, too, because it's been on Friday for like 25 years.
Yeah,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Uh,
Still on Thursday.
no, it might have been 25 years, or probably like at least 15.
Fuck, dude.
Oh yeah.
I've seen wrestling since I was 15, dude.
Yeah.
All righty, Spence, you want to shut her down? We got about 10 minutes to kill to make this an hour or so.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have Jeremiah here to do some wild shit.
I know.
Jeremiah Wingo Dingo. Jeremy?
We could have put Jeremiah in a suitcase.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Put y'all back in chains.
Dude, Toof, I feel like Toof has put himself in a suitcase at some
Oh,
point.
yeah. It's happened.
yeah.
I guarantee he has.
It's happened. Like,
Yeah, but he probably broke out from his friggin' tooth rag.
probably
Shit rag.
Boob rag.
farted his way out of it, dude.
Like, I guarantee he's put himself in a suitcase and jacked off. Like, he has, dude.
Dude, I know. I can't give out too many details,
Okay.
but there is a time where he was put in a secret fort.
Oh, I know this one. Yep. and watched
in
something.
someone's room
Yeah.
where he watched people fuck and he jerked off in the fort. Which is a horrible thing to say and do. But that did happen. A secret jack-off fort that he has.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, dude, it wasn't even fun. He's like, it was so boring. He's like, I was done so early, it wasn't even fun.
Just get up and leave. Like, hey, I'm getting out of here, guys.
What are you doing over there,
This
Toof?
was super old Toof. This was old Toof.
Dude, I wish I could have met old Toof once, but then I'm also really scared of meeting old Toof.
Yeah, dude, he was. I knew him for not very long, but yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude, old Toof was a bully. And new Toof is now he did my wedding. So
Yeah.
thank you, Toof.
He fucking killed it, man.
Hey, save it for the Patreon.
We'll save it for the Patreon.
Save it for the Patreon.
I will say there are some things that I wanted that Toof told me he was going to do for the wedding that he didn't do.
Oh, shit.
That I was like, no, dude, I want you to do that. Like you're allowed to do that. And he's like, no, I was already told I couldn't by Cassidy. I was like,
yeah.
Toof, it's my wedding. You can do this, please. And he's like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
But what it was the first thing. This was what he said is everyone is already seated.
Yeah.
And he was going to look out and say, all right, everyone, please be seated. And then everyone's already seated, which is super fucking funny. Yeah. But if one guy's standing up, he was going to point at him. Just point at him. And then if anyone was talking, he said he was going to do this thing where he just gets the accent and he goes, hey, come on, we got two very important people getting married here. Forget about it. And he's like, yeah, Cassidy told me I couldn't do that. I was like,
yeah,
Toof, I want you to do that so bad.
Yeah.
And I asked him to keep throwing in references to Homelander, but he wouldn't.
Dude, hell yeah. Which you're like, yeah, Toof had this wrote down. He was going to do this. Cassidy said he couldn't. I have it wrote down here. Columbine.
Oh, God. He's like, yes, and now we're going to consummate the marriage. And he holds me down, has sex with me in front of everyone.
Wait,
this is fun.
He did that, though.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I
thought you guys
forgot.
kept switching
I got video.
suits back and forth. 1 minute you had the minion suit on and he was wearing your tux, and then you guys kept
Which
switching.
we
back.
definitely got to tell that story
Yeah.
on Patreon.
Hey, save it for the Patreon.
It's Patreon now.
All righty, Spence, you want to shut her down, brother?
Thank you all for listening to another episode of the Brothers Common Corn podcast. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us anywhere you get your podcast. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Friendster, I think.
You rerouted me. I'm in Friendster.
Yeah.
Next
You
video.
can email us at the just Brothers Commonplace Podcast at gmail.com. You can email us. So send us your comments, your likes, your 5-star reviews, your emails, your nudes.
Your dark nuts.
Yeah.
Dark nuts.
Your fucked up videos of killing your boyfriend in a suitcase.
Dude, it is more fucked up that the nights in Zelda are called dark nuts.
Dude, that's
that
so
is
good.
that still gets me.
But honestly, this chick might have been a fan of the podcast. You think about that because it's something that's happening right now. Like she might have
It
been a
is.
listener.
If she wasn't before, she is now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What? She's heard it. Why do you think she's doing all this?
That's true.
She wants to get some episodes out.
Yeah.
How do we not call you Corn Pop at all?
Oh,
Or
dude,
make
wait,
a
how
Corn
haven't
Pop
we?
joke.
Yeah.
What the hell are we
Yeah.
doing?
Well, here we are.
The Corn Pop was a bad dude.
When I said Corn Pop was Benoit, you were like, Corn Pop was a decent dad.
Corn Pop was, yeah, dude.
So good.
Chris Benoit. Yeah, thank you everyone for listening. It really means a lot to us, and I know our sense of humor, throwing comedy and jokes into this shit's not for everyone, and we get that. But if you do have a weird sense of humor like us, and you enjoy the show, share it with a friend. Give us a 5-star rating and review. Like and subscribe to our videos on here. All that fun stuff. And yeah, it just really means a lot to us. Thank you, everyone that has sent me a congratulations message on getting married, as well as welcoming the podcast back. It's been awesome. We've had so much positive feedback.
Yeah.
We do have a Patreon, and for $2 a month or $5 a month, you can support us, and you will get a bonus episode every week, and some other bonus shit as well. And we do have some goals on there.
Some rules.
some rolls? Hey, do we got any fucking rolls?
They want you to take the rolls.
One time working at the restaurant, we had this server come like running back at us with an oven mitt and like underhand softball pitched this glove towards us and it was like, do we got any fucking rolls? And threw it.
And it was Sarah Boone.
It was Sarah Boone. Here's our Patreon goals. Once we get to $300 a month, we are going to film the Deuce Bigelow snail video for some reason. I don't know why, but Toof wanted to, which is just where he dips his tits in an aquarium and you see his nipples through the shirt. But I think we should try to do that full scene and film it like it's not a joke, like we're doing our best.
I want to be Deuce Bigelow.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
The ones from the bottom.
Yeah, the colder ones.
Dude, it's so good.
If we get to $1,000 a month, we're going to do the milk fart episode, which is just where we drink a bunch of chocolate milk. We have a mic under the table. And we just fart the whole episode.
Dude,
Hopefully it's not a case where like we're talking about like child murder.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
that's
poor
gonna be
and 6-year-old little Benny was choked to death.
It's so good,
We're all
dude.
farting, dude.
Dude, I don't know how I didn't fart a bunch at your wedding. As soon as I got in the car, I had to fart a bunch, and I almost shit myself on the way home. I was like, dude, how did I hold this in the whole time?
On Patreon, I'm going to tell you a secret from the wedding. Remind me.
Well, I'll tell you
Shit,
one right
dude.
now. I was crop dusting Ballard like crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but he was getting you back, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If we get to $3,000 a month, we're going to record the Harry Potter concept album, which is mostly shitty covers where we just barely change some words about Harry Potter. And then I think it's going to be half that and then half original Harry Potter songs where we actually
Dude,
try.
that means we have to write songs. So come on, guys.
$4,000 a month, we'll start doing weekly skit videos again, which we really want that because we've already been writing some.
Yeah.
Whole week's worth of them ready to go.
$5,000 a month, we will do the Chili Cartel web series, which I've started writing that already as well. And we're at like $30 a month
Yeah,
right now.
dude.
However,
Come on, keep it up, guys.
the ones that have subscribed and supported us on Patreon, all of you are going to be getting a shout out right now because we love you so much. So thank you, all of our Patreon supporters. I'm talking about Dan.
Oh,
I'm talking about Deus Ex Vagina. I'm talking about Missy. Talking about someone named Kevin Grenier.
Oh, yeah,
That's probably not how
the
you say
real
it,
Kevin.
dude. I don't know how to say these names. We got Kaza London, which I hope that's your real name because that's fucking
That's a
awesome,
sweet
dude.
name.
And I know you're from the UK or somewhere. Come on over here and we'll all suck your dick.
Oh, yeah.
Peyton Blackburn. Thank you so
dude,
much.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like a fuck. It's a it's a female. It's a woman. That would be a badass fucking female like pirate name.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Peyton Blackburn.
Yeah.
Fucking
Ooh.
fires off the gun and then touches you with the barrel.
I heard
Giant
she's the one
sideburns.
she's the one that caught Sarah Boone. She fucking just took her ass
Fuck
down,
yeah,
dude.
We got Grace Kearney. We got Felipe Juarez.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't give Grace Kearney enough with
Yeah,
that.
come on, yeah.
Grace Kearney, we do care.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We got to go back. Australian Daniel, you know we love you.
yeah.
I didn't give you enough. Deus Ex Vagina, you know we love you, buddy. Missy Goldstein, much
Goldstein.
love. Where were we? Felipe Juarez. I hope I'm saying all this shit right. I don't know who this Moth.
Dude.
Fuck yeah,
Dude,
dude.
I think
yeah.
Moth's
All
my
of them.
hero.
That's a fucking sweet name.
that's-
Yeah,
Sweet,
what if
dude.
it's me, dude?
Regan Paris. I hope I'm saying that right.
Regan or Reagan, maybe?
Regan, Regal Cinema.
Oh.
We got
William Regal.
Joshua Mendoza, who I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure either played in the Sandlot on one of the teams or Mighty Ducks.
Fuck yeah.
Carlos Mendoza. Fuck. What
okay.
is that? That's Mighty Ducks.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. Is Carlos Mendoza played by the same dude from the Sandlots that played Benny?
There might
Benny
be
the
a
Jet?
chance.
Maybe.
So you're saying there's
Carlos
a chance.
Mendoza is a professional baseball player. No, that's not what we want, dude. We want Mighty Ducks, bitch. Is he not? Was it not Carlos Mendoza?
I don't know. I don't remember that name.
Is what the fuck is the guy's name? I thought there was a guy in the Mighty Ducks called Carlos Mendoza.
I don't know.
God damn it.
I rewatched Mighty Ducks not long ago and I didn't like it as much.
Jussie Smollett was in fucking Mighty Ducks, dude. I
He
forgot.
was,
Yeah.
dude?
What's funny is he plays a guy he plays a character whose real name is Terry. I'll just say it, Terry Hall, who is Plankton.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry this is taking so long. I got to look up. I could have sworn there's a guy named Carlos Mendoza on there.
249 kills.
Luis Mendoza.
okay.
Damn it. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, first time I ever played, 397 kills.
First time I ever played Call of Duty, he had over 849 kills. Fucking lying idiot.
Like, literally not possible.
Last but not least, our boy Caleb H.
Fuck yeah,
Triple
Caleb.
H did it.
Triple H
Versus Umaga.
versus Umanga.
Yeah, Umanga.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting us. Thank you for listening and watching. And yeah, one of the perks of joining us on Patreon, which I think you can join as a free member, and sometimes I post some videos or clips or random shit you should be able to see also.
Buttholes.
Our buttholes. We might have the butthole page set up soon.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We got butthole.
Yeah, just check out WayneFeet.me.
We do have
Dude,
WayneFeet.me.
so good.
One time I've blown a load this week.
But alrighty, thank you everyone for joining us. Be good.
Stay safe.
Laugh in the dark stuff.
Hashtag Wildman.
Fuck yeah.
Hashtag corn shirt
Oh,
over there,
yeah.
Spence. I love that shirt.
Hashtag thank you, Mark.
Oh, hashtag thank you, Mark.
I got to
Really?
meet Thank You Mark for the first time.
Yeah, hey, save it for the Patreon, dude.
Just that.
Yeah, hashtag wild woman.
Hashtag wild
yeah.
kids. Wild family.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Hashtag go Guardians.
Go Guardians, dude.
yeah.
Hashtag, let's get some old ones in here. Hashtag,
Wild couple is in this case.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, they're very dangerous.
Hashtag boy pussy.
Hashtag boy pussy. People love hashtag boy pussy,
That's a
dude.
good one. Hashtag ass hive.
Ass. Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I didn't.
That's a scary concept.
I totally
fine.
forgot. Very special thank you to the Ass Hive out there. We love you all. Special thank you to our wild man Tony and our wild boys, the fucking Bash Brothers and Ready
yeah.
Revolution. Check them out. Give them a listen. Awesome music.
Absolutely.
Hashtag wild winter driver Dylan.
Oh,
Keep our
yeah.
roads safe.
Yeah.
Hashtag Dylan. We love you, buddy.
got to
We'll
meet
get you on
him.
here soon. I want to
yeah.
get him on here.
He said he won't do the regular one, but he's down for Patreon. I tried to convince him the whole night.
Dude,
I told him
he
he could
doesn't
take
have a
my
choice.
spot, man.
I know he's listening to this.
I
Dylan,
guess
we
we're
will.
just gonna have to stick him in a suitcase and bring him.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We'll just lie and say it's Patreon.
Dude, that has to be a huge suitcase for that dick, though.
Yeah,
man.
dude, we need a suitcase for him and 2 suitcases for his fucking balls and dick.
Like, dude, getting you in here is gonna be rough.
Hey, and another one for his mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. It's a
Dude,
beautiful
it is a nice
mustache.
Great mustache.
All righty, we're shutting her down. Love you guys. Thank you.
It's me, Slim Jim Remkes.
Eat that
Before we start that, I gotta pee.
Yeah, fuck my ass on a Saturday night.
Burn it, burn, burn it.
Fuck it good. You fucking it up so tight.
Oh, yeah.
Get up. Everybody go
Fuck my ass. Get down, you're gonna fuck my ass.
You gotta fuck my ass. You lube up.
Get it.
Rock City.